that this pays dividends in the hands of kyletzy.
Well, if there's one thing, kyletzy, this is would you imagine kyletzy rocking a Grok or a Hayabusa? You would prefer Hayabusa, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that is what the ideology is for BREN Esports. Just let kyletzy play his thing.
As we head into the game, again, don't forget to register your Sims. It has been extended to July 25. That is the new deadline for Sim registration. Keep your number and stay connected with Smart. Make sure that your Sim is registered so your Sim don't be dead. Register now on smart.ph/SimREG TL.#smart. SimREG.
All right, here we go. Looks like we're already changing the tempo, if y'all know what I'm saying. No early first blood as you get into game 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Blacklist are still going to try it, though.
Yep.
Oh, they really just want to control Flap. That's their, as explained earlier, that seems to be their condition for making this earlier Ube strat work.
No cutsies for you, Charles.
That is Flap's name.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, see owgwen as the Grok. I don't think that he will have a decent time in the early stages. I think he'll definitely need to wait for the first anti-magic item. You can see the pokes coming out from both Yue and the damage out from ohmyvenus. It hurts a lot.
And taking it easy right now, but owgwen is struggling. Otherwise, already contesting some creeps in the jungle of BREN Esports. Continuing the same tempo from the last one. It's going to be a slight level advantage here for Wise.
Yep, and it's not coming at any cost. I mean, yes, the gold lead does show that it's BREN Esports who has a small gold lead. But yeah, no, Blacklist are playing to their tempo. This is what they want to do.
Yeah. You can see that Wise is already just owning the jungle once again. And
oh no!
Oh, the damage.
Nothing. Your roamer can't roam.
Yeah. That is why I felt really divided when they picked up the Grok. I mean, I would have understood if it will be put in the jungle role where he's technically unbothered.
Yeah.
But as a roamer, there's not much that you can really do against this composition of Blacklist. So this decision from BREN Esports, they're really just going to be relying on their mechanics and the understanding of owgwen. Look at this. Owgwen is not level 4. Doesn't have the ultimate, and he's not even taking any minions in the mid lane. While ohmyvenus will get his ultimate for sure.
Yeah, Yue giving him that minion wave as he is already level 4 himself, so full ultimates here for Blacklist. While BREN will be able to hit 4 thanks to that siege minion. Smart move there by BREN.
Yeah.
Adapting to the situation. So far, it looks like it's Blacklist first on the scene. Guardian's barrier. Owgwen playing with the space inside that pit. It looks like Wise and kyletzy aren't yet decided if they're going to take it now.
On the bottom lane, 2 gold laners just duking it out. Seems to be Al has a slight lead over supermarco. Blacklist International still here in the
All right,
pit.
it looks like it's game time. Turtle less than half health. Here comes Edward and owgwen and the appraiser's wrath with a wild charge. Getting on out of here. Owgwen's still alive. Still no kills on both sides. Here comes the bravest fighter from flaptzy and the penalty zone from Edward. No one home. flaptzy still alive. Tail end of the bravest fighter cancelled with a stun. There it is. It's still up. RWM from Yue. Oh, I think that's a clear checkmate. Turtle going over to Blacklist International. kyletzy nowhere to be seen. But they were able to make some responses. Oh no! Owgwen in trouble! There's a flicker from Agent Zero! No dice. Still no casualties.
Interesting that they did not use pheww in that occasion. BREN Esports, you can definitely see that they were struggling already with a lack of enough tankiness against the composition of Blacklist. You see owgwen struggle utilizing the wall charge to get out instead of the flicker. Imagine if he waited for his more opportune moment, right? Could be perfect. And had it been that they had a cult altar to utilize in that specific occasion, maybe they could have gambled, or maybe they could even have taken some heroes from Blacklist International. Interesting decision from BREN.
It seems like they just wanted to manage mid, didn't want to risk it. A sense of overcautiousness right now for BREN, but we gotta be honest, usually for Blacklist International, overcautious is just normal cautiousness. That's how good they are at countering and making a small team fight win into a massive outcome in favor of Blacklist.
You can see that Blacklist International are taking full advantage of the space that they get for free. You can see that Claude is just manning up bottom lane, unbothered also against the Beatrix, where you can argue that the Beatrix will have some advantage over that Claude in the matchup. And of course, Wise is just getting all the levels he needs.
Oh, flaptzy in trouble. Drawn first blood is a 2v1 up top, but how about down bottom? The Queen goes, supermarco gets the kill. Shadow kill, just able to push back the remaining members of Blacklist back. BREN Esports able to go trade 1-for-1, but no conversions just yet.
Oh, cross map play by both teams.
You can see BREN Esports might be able to push bottom lane. Finally, owgwen starts with the ultimate, hitting on both Owl and ohmyvenus. ohmyvenus didn't have Purify, only rocking the flicker this time, and that means turret for both teams.
But Blacklist is quicker on the draw. Here they are already at the turtle pit, so they have that benefit, and they will indeed take it. BREN can only watch.
Let's see. Wise, always going for the best play possible.
Uh-oh, RWM, penalty zone, flickered on out by Idol Kids. He's playing his 366th game. 366!
Wow.
All-time leader in games played in FPL Philippines. Been here since season 1. Hall of Legend.
And showing no signs of slowing down with his mechanics.
Getting better with age, like fine wine. But right now, he needs leadership. He needs even more of a showcase of his mechanics to help BREN Esports come back here. But this isn't as dire as the first game for sure. Blacklist are in the lead and seem to be more comfortably in control. The BREN Esports are still close enough to turn it around if they can find it.
Oh, possibly a 3v1. Now flaptzy still holding on. Look at this, the angle from pheww and kyletzy coming in with a quad shadow and a blazing duet from Super. Ow, supermarco is off. He's in the mid.
And he's out.
Difficult. Oh no. Wise taken down. Now supermarco pushing. Oh, that was two team fights. I was waiting to explode.
Gonna have to hand it to flaptzy actually. Keeping himself grounded, lands the ultimate, stunning up Owl.
Oh, flickering on in. Agent Zero finds his target. Now will he suffer? kyletzy and owgwen. There's no punish. This Terizla is standing tall.
This Terizla has been a menace for BREN Esports. Barely any answers for it. Wave clear, got it. Damage on the heroes, got it. Vision and damage in the opposing jungle, got it. Edward right now.
Yeah, I really want to... you know, sometimes you feel that you just want to witness how his brain works. Edward, right?
Open it up.
I want to really open it up, maybe see how he's thinking, the way he thinks. He's so good the entirety of the playoffs, and it has only been day 2.
His clutch gene has been activated every day since yesterday. Now, possibly the last turtle of the game coming in. Oh, ohmyvenus very low. Penalty zone in the back line. pheww flickers on out. There's Shadow Stampede, the full heal coming in from the Queen. flaptzy just whacking away. Turtle at about 1/5 of its health. Here comes supermarco with a sniper shot. Wise takes a turtle. And just like that, BREN Esports understands the situation. flaptzy 2v1 up top. In mid, the fight continues. Can Charles get out of here? Answer is no. Ewan finishes the job.
What a victory by Blacklist International, securing that third turtle of the game. BREN Esports in prime position to contest. Wise winning the retribution battle. supermarco just couldn't get there in time to deal more damage for BREN Esports, but cannot be denied, Blacklist just played that entire sequence so well.
For sure. And you can see the lack of damage coming out from BREN Esports. They opted to go for this Lapu-Lapu, which will actually deal so much damage, but with the Estes in there for Blacklist International, everybody gets safe. The ohmyvenus School of Medicine is it's online.
That's an interesting angle owgwen's holding.
Yep.
Does Blacklist know? Penalty zone already started up. BF spent in. Here comes the cult altar. And supermarco. And a wild charge on the 4 members. Oh my lord. They're folded in half. Edward goes down. Wise gonna be the next up on the docket. Gets on out of there. Survives. supermarco gets the push in. And just like that, the turns have tabled.
Boys, gentlemen, Everyone watching right now.
Oh! Here comes the clapback. Owl takes down pheww. And there's a bit of redemption from the M3 World Champs.
The Master Blaster, right? That's what we call him.
Gets him.
But let's look at it at a closer angle. owgwen even committing for the conceal. There's the Watchers and the Flicker connecting onto 4 members of Blacklist. Had it not been for pheww overextending, this would be so perfect for BREN Esports. Nevertheless, it still looks so good.
We've got ourselves an even game. The snipe from supermarco lands an ohmyvenus. BREN thought it was owgwen, but now it's just much more even. The Lord is up. 10 minutes in. Both teams can contest, but it looks like Blacklist might be rushing this.
Oh, puts up the Guardian's barrier. flaptzy looking for the engage. Bravest fire to the back line. Finds the queen. Forces an ult. Here comes kyletzy. supermarco. Look at this angle. flaptzy saved by the cult altar. And there's a penalty zone. kyletzy just playing with space. Down goes flaptzy. Oh no, pheww taken down. 2K for pheww. supermarco gets hit by the tail end of the Void Crystal. Down he goes. Owl gets the kill. kyletzy gets to take down the queen, but that's the only kill for BREN Esports. owgwen's gonna fall here. 4 for 1. Blacklist continue to take on the turtle. Brother, the Lord.
This is really bad for BREN Esports. They engage against an engage type of composition. I like the idea coming up from flaptzy, forcing the ultimate. But the thing is, supermarco held on to the sniper. He spent like 50% of the initial team fight just charging up the ultimate.
Yep. And now Blacklist is gonna punish him. BREN Esports took too much time. Wolf, I hear you. supermarco waited too long.
Exactly.
And by the time he was ready with the Nibiru, Blacklist was in his face.
Exactly. I think that's just a matter of decision making for BREN Esports. Yes. Now, supermarco will have the wind of nature, so maybe the tables will change later on. But my oh my, that is something that is very forgettable if you're BREN Esports.
Yeah, no Nibiru right now for supermarco. I believe it's Renner and Bennett, the sniper and the grenade launcher on the hands of the Beatrix. And yeah, you saw him, he desperately tried to line up the perfect shot, but because of ohmyvenus blocking pheww, it's like ohmyvenus knew the angle supermarco wanted to hit the sniper from, and supermarco just couldn't hit it. He tried to hit ohmyvenus just as a consolation prize, but missed it. Blacklist International, that was just their individual and team mastery for their heroes and their lineup, shining for them in that sequence.
Blacklist International trying to push on top and in mid, forcing out a wild charge from Master Blaster owgwen. And there's an RWM and a cult altar. Tit for tat. Wise very low. Here comes the heal from ohmyvenus. And kyletzy trying to finish the job with a quad shadow and a shadow kill. supermarco in trouble, point blank. Oh, flaptzy finishes the job. supermarco putting in as much damage as he could. Now ohmyvenus about to go down. 2K for flaptzy. Wise goes down as well. Traded out for pheww. 4 go down. Only Agent Zero stands. Can Abunjinging get away with this? owgwen and flaptzy and Marco are on the hunt. Do they know? Can they see? Edward will escape.
What a fight by BREN Esports! And you would argue that maybe flaptzy is already struggling, but then he breaks it back, dials it in, takes out 2 crucial members of Blacklist, taking out Owl, in dissecting the composition of Blacklist. But it almost started by kyletzy creating the chaos and forcing the ultimate out of ohmyvenus, getting and forcing also Owl to be put in a position where he is susceptible to flaptzy. The new TZ brothers making a play for BREN Esports' survival.
Swing back after swing back, just when you thought Blacklist had that in the bag, BREN found a way. Sea Halberd already built up there by kyletzy on this Hayabusa. 3-0 and 6 against the Ubistrat is incredibly commendable for a Hayabusa player. Difficult to do, but you're right, it's been the TZ brothers. The land shaker stun coming from Flap was big there, and the decision for BREN to continue committing that even though it looks so sketchy.
I believe it's the same kind of mindset and engagement BREN have to do to be able to claw themselves out of this very small gold lead for Blacks International. But yes, flaptzy, he was instrumental. He threw back to his days in Singapore, winning the M2 World Championship. And he's got to do that again for his new TZ bro. Now Blacklist starting up this Lord, putting it at about half of its health. Here comes kyletzy with an angle from the bottom. pheww and flaptzy. Oh, he shows himself. Here comes pheww. And they're waiting. Could this be a reset? Lord at about a fifth of its health this time around. Owl doing his best. Oh, that's a forced reset.
No, not a full one though, still half. Black will still have control.
Oh, Wise is still here. flaptzy very low. kyletzy coming in. Oh,
They
no.
forced the ultimate.
Yep. Timing-wise, I'm not so sure. Can they contest? It looks like it's all about Black. There's a wild charge and an RWM. Few's very low.
Edward!
Penalty zone by Edward. He's going up toe-to-toe against supermarco. There goes the Lord. kyletzy in. Shadow kill. Popping the immortality on ohmyvenus. And he uses that last shadow to get up there. flaptzy with the BF. Taking down Owl. And they're not done. He's still going. Members of BREN Esports at less than half their health. That's not an ideal engagement.
Flap is willing BREN to not let go. One of the longest tenured members of BREN Esports, the XP laner who had a glowing rookie season, who eventually dipped, who eventually came back, does not want to let go.
They're not stopping, right? They're turning back the clock as flaptzy again salvages BREN Esports from a fight where they should not be winning. Still, Blacklist International managed to take the Lord because of their decision making.
Yes.
Credits to Owl, standing his ground, forcing the Framis ultimate coming out from Blacklist International. The moment that happened, they rushed to take out the Lord. Great decision overall from Blacklist. But oh my, BREN Esports is creating chaos.
Blacklist knows it's gonna crash into that turret.
Kyle!
Eventually, look at the back line. A winner trudge. Owgwen goes down. And now Edward is in trouble. He does have a penalty zone. Goes for it. Immortality still in check. Pheww goes on. Doesn't survive. Oh, he's still alive. Here we go. Owl eventually ends it. Top and bottom have been penetrated. BREN still breathing, but they are gassed.
Earlier it was Flap, and continued to do it is Edward. He is also willing Blacklist and telling him, no, we hold on to this lead. We will not let go. Agent Zero with a massive penalty zone.
And this is starting to be a showdown between two XP laners. Somebody, they just want to outplay each other and outdo each other, I mean. And Edward is just landing all those crucial ultimates. And that wasn't only the good thing he did. There were so many non-flashy plays that he was able to do to make it so that supermarco will not have a good game. And you can argue that in back-to-back games, it might be the worst that supermarco has performed, right? When he played the Claude, did not play well. This time, also.
Forcing an engage. There's a flicker from Pheww, and he does get the CA in, and there's a wild charge running on through 4 members. flaptzy is still whacking away. A penalty zone from Agent Zero. Down goes Pheww. 2 for none so far. The trades here. Now supermarco next up on the docket uses the win chat. He goes down as well. 2K for Owl, and now owgwen and kyletzy the only ones left. kyletzy is cutting the waves. owgwen uses flicker.
But
BREN,
there are 4 members here. Kyle, do you really want to do this?
they're trying to hold on. kyletzy, he has 1 shadow from there, but he will not survive. It's just Master owgwen left.
Does have the wild charge.
Does have it. The minion, what is it? It's 2. It's a cannon. It's a melee.
Wrong block.
Oh, he didn't get the block. Wild charge to survive. They need to clear the waves. There's an RWM. Oh, they cleared the minions. And there's a penalty zone. flaptzy is still holding on. There's no minions. BREN Esports alive, but just for
Still
a
away.
little longer.
Oh my god, the penalty zones. You cannot get out of it, literally. And that's the reason why Edward tried to commit for it in front of flaptzy, in front of the base building. Because they know that they can gun down flaptzy no matter what. Great decisions again from Edward.
Can BREN contest in time?
No chance.
No one home.
No chance.
Blacklist read the situation. They watched out for the snipe wherever you're watching from. Wherever in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, maybe even as far as the regions of NACT, the regions of MPL Brazil. This is world-class Mobile Legends Bang Bang action we're watching in the first series of day number 2, the first game of our knockout stages in Blacklist and BREN Esports. Almost 19 to 20 minutes in, Blacklist with the potential to end it here with the Lord marching with them.
It's a 5-man defense from BREN Esports. 4K gold lead. Definitely, you can say they're outgunned. supermarco picked up the Haas Claw, but I'm not so sure exactly if that's going to keep him alive for long. Bombs away. thinning that wave, but the Lord stands tall. pheww is gonna have to be super instrumental here. He can't die willy-nilly. In he comes, penalty zone forced out with the flicker. Lord crashing on through, and US still swiping around. owgwen with a wild charge, doing his best, still alive with a CA. And now flaptzy just swinging away. He has an immortality himself. The waves are still just crashing down. Popping immortality on flaptzy. Is this the inevitable? Will Blacklist take this and go into match point? Down
They
goes
survive.
Yue. They pop him. No waves. Folks, BREN Esports still breathing.
They're still fighting at the bottom. pheww.
Oh, they're going.
Flap.
Wise very low. Supermarco taking him down. kyletzy just cleared the waves.
No way.
Down goes Owl.
way.
Here comes a clap back. 2K for Supermarco. And just like that, bodies have dropped for Blacklist. BREN still here.
Supermarco waited for his best moment to land the sniper shot for 20 minutes, not able to land it. But finally, the moment that mattered, it was there.
Oh, they're still going. Look at this, Supermarco barreling
Flap.
away. flaptzy goes in one more time. An RWM pulling him in. Penalty zone. Edward taking him down into the ground.
Oh, the first to overheat is the team to first crash. flaptzy making so many good plays, but that one is definitely off the mark. Edward just being the more consistent Agent Zero, 14th all-time kills in MPLPH history.
Surpassing his own teammate Oheb. 661 over 660. owgwen trying to get info and hold them back. A world-class performance from two world-class teams and organizations. There is a saying in the Philippines, walang forever, there is no forever, but if there could be one, I'd want to see Blacklist International and BREN Esports fight forever.
I agree with you, Dito, that. Let's play it 15 minutes. Let's break records. Especially with this kind of gameplay between two teams.
flaptzy back on the map. I believe this 1K gold lead that BREN Esports has evens the odds. Both teams can start juggling items, and both teams have all they need. They just need to execute better than the other. Lord here put down about half its health, close to, by Blacklist, and Owl coming in with a blazing duet, forcing a CA, and in comes the new TZ brothers. Flap just wailing away at 4 members into the back line. He's very low. Yue gets the kill. Edward as well, very low. Marco goes down. In comes kyletzy, taking down Yue. And now pheww falls. Edward gets the kill. pheww gonna be back in just a jiffy.
Wise is still-
Kyle trying to take down Wise, and indeed he does.
He's down.
But ohmyvenus gets revenge just as quickly.
Oh my goodness. They can even argue that this might not be over. The minions are still healthy for BREN Esports. Well, Blacklist International, they have important members for a push. A tanky Edward, a healer, and of course, the damage dealer. Anything you need for an RPG quest.
3v2.
Okay, they slow down the minions. owgwen and pheww.
They need 17 seconds.
Oh no, in comes Edward to the penalty zone, forcing out a CA. They need the Ghost Bursters, and look at Owl just barreling away. Pheww,
No!
at the base. And ladies and gentlemen, there's no minions. Marco back in
No
fire.
way! No
ohmyvenus still alive, getting away with Agent Zero, and just like that, BREN is still here. Here comes flaptzy with the BF. ohmyvenus gonna go down. Immortality pop. Supermarco here as well. And just like that, we can hear him chanting, "Fight forever."
They hold on yet again. Somehow, odds stacked against them. Backs against the wall. Only 2 left against 3.
pheww with the Ghost Bursters and the Blood Wings to survive.
The B-dubs.
And after 23 minutes and 34 seconds, BREN Esports finally gets a Lord.
One Lord. Sato Lord. Isang Lord. It's the very first Lord that they've had this whole debacle.
No way they survived that. And it's just pheww, flaptzy, and the gang. They can argue that Blacklist International had everything they need. Edward landed
Dios uno.
an ultimate with the penalty zone on an important hero. They were able to put pheww into a very bad spot, but pheww survived with a sliver of HP.
Dios mio!
My
24
God.
seconds and minutes and counting. 5v5, make it 6v5. Here comes the Lord, and here comes BREN.
For the first time in this game, BREN Esports are on the offensive, and decisively so. They penetrate in mid. They're trying to sink a wave up top and down bottom as well. Wise dueling with kyletzy. Owl to the rescue. BREN, they have to temper their expectations. They have to slow it down.
Good seal play by BREN.
Looking for something here. Owgwen puts up a Guardian's
On the wrong side
barrier.
of the wall!
And there's a wild
He fought
charge! They try to catch Owl! Here comes the BF. The RWM Supermarco lives. He survives. A lot of key ults spent in by both teams. Or is there going to be a punish? Here comes a sniper shot.
They had to run away from here.
Here comes Wise trying to stop the retreat. Owgwen doing his best. It looks like Wise is a little too deep. Owgwen gonna get his immortality pop.
Pheww!
And there comes pheww with a pull and a Ghostbusters. And supermarco coming in. Flaptzy as well. Look at Kyle. Look at the engage. Look at the angle. Can he find it? Shadow kill. Still incoming. Oh, he hasn't pulled the trigger quite yet. And now, still no one falls. First to go is going to be pheww. Wise gets popped. Look at Edward in the back line. Popping immortality on supermarco. Ending the Beatrix. And just like that, Kyle gets his immortality popped as well. A blazing duet from Owl. Taking down kyletzy. Oh, here is a short conclusion to that engagement. 2 for 1.
Edward salvaging Blacklist International was a big tug of war between two teams, and it was Edward to land the hammer literally in front of supermarco. BREN Esports had the chance to get out, to bail out. They fought even after supermarco didn't have the flicker nor the dash anymore. pheww had a good angle, was so phenomenal with this hero, but everybody else is. Blacklist International and BREN Esports, they're the gods of MLBBID right now, and they're playing against each other.
I'm a believer. I'm here.
Here's Owl. Here's Blacklist. Here's BREN. 4v3, the blazing duet.
Forcing out a
And
try. And there's the penalty zone from the back line, forcing out a cult altar. Massive wave from Blacks International. They force a stun. The other way from US. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
Is
Blacklist International are at match point.
Hear the crowd roar. Put your hand on your chest. Feel it. The heartbeat. The adrenaline. Wherever you're watching, and if you saw it live, you just saw one of the greatest games of Mobile Legends Bang Bang of all time. And that was only the second game in this best of 5 series in the upper bracket of the FPL Philippines Season 11 playoff.